So there's this game where you play as the strongest, bravest, most incredible arm ever. Technically there's a body attached to it, but it's basically just a glorified holster for your arm's gun, so there's no need to pay it any mind. Endoparasitic is hard. Really hard, like really hard. The whole game is played with just the mouse to represent your feeble control over this glorious appendage, as you have to juggle launching yourself through an infested research facility at 100 miles an hour, grabbing, shooting, and reloading your guns one bullet or shell or crossbow bolt at a time, injecting your dumb, useless brain with an anti-parasitic drug, and flexing for the camera, all while avoiding certain death by zombie, rat, also zombie but with long boy arms, also zombie but big boy, and also zombie but poof. You start the game by losing your vestigial limbs, they were just weighing you down anyways, and hauling your ass to the laundry room to seal your wounds in the most Chad fucking way possible, with a clothes iron. Tell me you don't want your muscular, nerdy arm boyfriend to know his way around the laundry room. Then it's on your way to fight the many-limbed hordes and find out which intern fucked up the coffee order so badly that every other member of the facility now has worms. The gameplay's rather tasty, meatily slapping your beefy arm around your back to grab whatever gun best fits the situation, so you can handle whatever the game throws your way. Each gun is manually reloaded by popping out the spent shots and dragging the fresh shells into its respective chamber. This sounds easy, and for an arm as chunky and brave as this one it is, but since I was in control, it's a mess and a half. But that mess is half the fun of the game. Struggling moment to moment to prove to that superhero arm that I'm worthy of being in control, weak fleshy body that I am flapping in the wind while a swarm of infected rats screams up my ass. The aesthetics are simple but honestly really add to the atmosphere. It's dark, you can hardly see 5 feet in front of you, and everything is either sterile lab environment or ooey gooey goodness. The sound design is simple as well, but my, oh my, the weapon sounds crisp and satisfying. There's no real ambiance throughout, so any sound beyond your own body flapping in the ground is a warning of what's to come. There's music that plays at certain points to show that your arm has reached the next arc in its story, and let me tell you, that music fucking slaps. The story is simple as well, but it's essentially just a foundation for the amazing gameplay. I do have to give props to the voice actors though, they did a fantastic job. From the dark and cold voice of the flesh bag attached to the real main character, especially for his incredible scream that literally is the first thing you hear in the game, to the other two humans who survived the Wormageddon and are definitely normal and doing perfectly fine. The game ends with a to be continued, and it seems as though there will be more superheroing to do for the best arm in the galaxy once the developer finishes the next chapter. If you want to play it, it's on Steam and itch.io for around $10 US. Definitely worth the couple of hours of playtime you get out of it. Otherwise, oh, how'd that get there? Interesting. Very interesting.